Welcome to another video of my series. After 30 years of free market policies, Mexico now plays a very important role in international business. This makes knowledge about Mexican business cultural norms paramount. Join me in this new recording to review them. Negotiating with managers from Mexico. Mexico is extraordinarily attractive to international business because of its location, its productive capacity, its growing domestic market, its ongoing reforms, and its many trade agreements. In Latin America, Mexico is the second largest economy, and in the world, it is the 15th. In Hofstede's 6D model, Mexico ranks low on individualism and long-term orientation, while it ranks high on power distance, uncertainty avoidance, masculinity, and indulgence. Since Mexico is a collectivistic country, one can expect to see preference given to family, organization, or community. Collectivistic cultures, such as Mexico, spend significantly more time in the rapport creation stage of negotiation than individualistic cultures. Therefore, one needs to dedicate time to the construction of relationships. Mexico ranks moderate to high on masculinity, depending on with whom this dimension is compared to. This makes Mexican assertive, competitive, and oriented to performance. It also results in gender differences in negotiation. Most Latin American countries rank high on uncertainty avoidance. With a ranking of 82, Mexicans are not prone to risky decisions. This characteristic also causes Mexicans to avoid sharing opinions, in particular with more powerful or outgroup people. Countries with high uncertainty avoidance establish policies, procedures, and rules to direct action in a wide variety of situations. Many Mexican hierarchical structures are top-down, with the leader of the organization dictating what agreements are acceptable or what actions the company should take, without leaving much room for those on the lower levels of the company to negotiate about. Mexico is a short-term orientation society which focuses more on the moment. According to Hofstede, it is also ranking high on indulgence, meaning that is one in which free satisfaction of basic human impulses related to enjoying life and having fun prevail. In high-context cultures such as Mexico, people do not say explicitly things that they feel they can take for granted that the other will understand. High-context cultures make a more significant distinction between in-group and out-group people than low-context cultures do. From Trompeter's framework, Mexicans rank high on particularism, communitarism, diffuse, affective, ascription, synchronic, and external. Keep in mind that Mexicans dedicate more time in the rapport creation, as well as in the construction of relationships. They enjoy fraternization over food and festivity and exhibit a cordial approach during social interaction. Mexicans are assertive, competitive, and oriented to performance, and they show gender differences when negotiate. Keep in mind, Mexicans also are high-context people. Therefore, we should pay attention on nonverbal cues. Time is flexible and fluid when Mexicans negotiate. They show emotional arguments. Try to avoid direct confrontation when negotiating with Mexicans, since harmony is important. Remember that Mexicans are not prone to risky decisions. Always follow protocols and ethics. And on introductions, include titles. Since Mexicans are high-context people, keep in mind always to clearly observe nonverbal communication in all different forms.